na the top 4 teams have made it for today, and nagsimula po yung buong tournament na to starting June 6, tapos ngayon it's playoffs time hanggang bukas po to. So today is gonna be semifinals time. Tomorrow is going to be the fight for the third place at yung grand finals po namin. So ito po yung nangyaring nung tournament. It is essentially nung group stage, 8 teams po ang nagsimula. Tapos tuloy na po sila for a round robin, single round, best of 3. But now we are in the playoff season. It is going to be a best of 5 and it is single elimination. And tingnan mo ba naman yung prize pool natin? That is exactly what they are fighting for. Pero apart from the prize pool, no? May isa pang kumbaga stake na nandito for our teams, and it is, I believe, it is the CFS Regional PH Play-In Stage. So, Sneaky, can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, yung regional, if you make it to top 2 dito sa Impact, I think how it works is you battle with yung bottom 2 teams galing dito sa Masters in order to get the spot sa, yun nga, dito nga sa Masters. So it's probably Execration and, sino pa yung bottom 2 doon? It was either, it's Motomac. There you go. Execration at Motomac pare. So, papaglaban nila yung kanilang spot for Masters in order for Execration or Motomac to keep their spot, or kung sino man yung mag-end up dito sa top 2 going in towards yung regional final. So, nakikita na natin yung team standings, of course. Just a bit of recap. Galing dito sa group stage, Vanguard came out on top. However, nakakuha sila ng talo by the very tail end. No? Nasira yung kanilang streak at the last week dito ng ating group stage, but they're still in first place dahil sa kanilang round differential. xSOLOQUEue with second place, Herby Gaming Team with third, and Somsri with fourth. Yung run sana ng Ria 7 dito would be very, very close, kaso yun yan. The week 4 disappointment para dito sa Ria 7 really just cut their run short dito sa group stage, pare.
Daming naganap, no? It's surprising to see a team like Ria 7 to unfortunately not make it off here to the playoffs, and the surprising uprise from Somsri just after their really shaky start. So it is great to see them here in the top 4. However, you can see the consistencies coming out from all of these teams, and eto makita natin yung bracket kung sino nga bang maglaban-labanan dito. It is going to be the first matchup is going to be xSOLOQUEue versus HGT, Herby Gaming. And yung pangalawa nating semifinals matchup is between Vanguard and Somsri. And gusto ko lang din i-point out, no, yung team ng xSOLOQUEue at yung Vanguard, pare-pareho lang ang kanilang standing. They both only have 1 lose. Isang best lang sila natalo dito sa buong group stage, and HGT and Somsri, actually parehas na din sila ng group standing dito, both having 4 to 3 scorelines. At ito, makita mo dito, top 4 teams earned this automatic slot to participate in the CFS PH Impact 2024 in the fall season. So that's good na, no? At least may
You don't have to take the qualifier, man.
Exactly. And with that, the top 2 teams, they will advance to the CFS 2024 regional finals na agad dito for the play-in stage naman. So this is a big stake that is right here, and of course, at least if you don't make it to the grand finals, maganda naman din yung consolation mo na pasok ka na din pala sa CFS PH.
And we do have the schedule for today's matches. xSOLOQUEue and HGT up first. And of course, para sa 8 PM matchup natin, we are gonna watch ang VG versus Somsri. So, first matchup natin, man, it's already very interesting. HGT, plenty of experience dito sa kanilang team. They've played a lot of tournaments under the name of HGT. xSOLOQUEue, more of a new-ish kind of team. Kind of surprising itong group stage, no? Kasi yung start nila dito sa group stage was really that good. But then, they recovered really well in the coming weeks natin.
Oo, totoo. And, well, that is all going to happen today, no? So, kung fan po kayo ng Crossfire, kung fan po kayo ng mga teams natin dito sa CFS PH Impact, please give our Facebook page a like and a share, especially yung live stream natin. Mag-comment na kayo, mag-chat kayo dyan sa chat box natin at sabihin nyo kung sino nga ba ang teams na gusto nyo makita na umasenso at pumunta sa ating grand final. So, with that, no, tingnan natin yung first matchup natin. It's HGT versus xSOLOQUEue. Ito ang video. So makita natin ngayon.
Hello, Crossfire Esports fans. Welcome to the 2024 roadmap of CFS Esports in the Philippines. It's history in the making as we launch this year's roadmap to reinforce the ecosystem of the Filipino competitive esports by kicking off the biggest stages in the local scene that will grant the qualification to the global major events of CFS Esports, the CFS Summer Championship 2024, and the CFS 2024 Grand Finals. But the terrains are rough for players that seek honor and glory. To reach and reign above all, teams must undergo a series of qualifying tournaments. The first goal is entering the CFS PH Masters 2024 and the CFS 2024 Regional Finals Philippines. But to get to that step, we're here to proudly introduce the first launch of CFS PH Impact 2024. CFS PH Impact is the Tier 2 tournament in the Philippines, where prospects contest to earn the chance to reach and play in the top level. Divided into 2 seasons in 2024, the summer season is scheduled from June to July, where 8 teams who qualify from the open qualifiers will brace the group stage to battle it out to make it to the playoffs. The top 4 teams that make it to the playoffs will receive the automatic slot to participate in the next season. Furthermore, the champion and the runner-up will also earn their slots to the play-in stage of CFS 2024 Regional Finals, where teams will be fighting for the remaining slots in the actual CFS 2024 Regional Finals. Next, the top-tier event of the first half of 2024 in the Filipino competitive scene, the CFS PH Masters, is back once again this year. With a new format compared to the previous season, teams will be formed into a group playing under the round-robin format in the group stage. After a series of bouts, the top 6 teams from the group stage will be automatically heading to the CFS 2024 Regional Finals. However, only the top 4 teams will be allowed to move forward to the playoffs and to the championships for CFS PH Masters 2024. The team crowned the championship title from the playoffs will be heading to the CFS Summer Championship 2024 to represent the Philippines. The first season of 2024 will mark its end by crowning the champion in the CFS PH Masters 2024. And the following season will be starting off in September with the open qualifiers of CFS PH Impact 2024 Fall, where 4 new teams will be qualified to the battlefield. Now the top-tier event in the second season. The CFS 2024 Regional Finals will also kick off in September, where teams will test their merit to be among the best of the best. 6 teams from CFS PH Masters 2024 and 2 teams that qualified from the play-in stage will battle in a group playing under the round-robin format. The top 4 teams will advance to the playoffs for another round of single elimination. Only the top 2 teams among the 4 in the playoffs will become the Filipino representatives to enter the final stage, where top-tier teams around the world will challenge to take the championship title of the CFS 2024 Grand Finals. So gear up, brace for Impact and Masters, explore the best possible experience in regional finals, and see you on the battlefield.
At ito po, magsisimula tayo sa X-Solo Queue. Nakita natin yung roster na to, no? Be able to have a very, very strong showing dito sa ating group stage. And I really like the way that they started off.
Yeah, for sure. I guess yung xSOLOQUEue, we kind of got baited sa start ng season natin with their 2-0 loss against the team that they're going up against now actually. Itong HGT, they lost 2-0. However, may nga sa week 2, 3, and 4, I think they realized what was wrong dun sa kanilang laro and they just kept on rolling. The momentum did not stop para dito sa xSOLOQUEue after their first loss. And even yung Vanguard na nabiktima dito sa xSOLOQUEue by the time week 3 came around, or actually week 4 pala, where they got 2-0 swept dun sa kanilang second na series on June 20. So there's a lot of potential para dito sa xSOLOQUEue. Medyo free flow yung kanilang laruan man, so it's gonna be hard to predict para sa kanila.
Ito, makita natin yung kanilang kalaban, no? HGT, Herby Gaming Team. And, well, as you said nga kanina, diba? Yung xSOLOQUEue, may isang talo sila sa kanilang group stage, and it is against this team. We've seen all of these players find their way and just, so totoo lang, barely qualified here for the playoffs. So there was a big chance na they were not going to be able to move to get here. Pero buti na lang, they were able to scrape up a few more wins, and they were able to just make sure that they are able to go into this playoff side. So ito, Herby Gaming Team, the last time na kinalaban nila ang xSOLOQUEue, sinabi mo nga, xSOLOQUEue did not get that win. And HGT sila po ang nanalo. 2-0. It was not even close in this, I guess in the series. Pero maybe it's because xSOLOQUEue, yung simula nila, onting bagal, and they needed to pick up that steam. Pero I feel like now the form yung ng xSOLOQUEue is, is at its peak. It's really, really good. Kasi pagkatapos na silang matalo dyan sa HGT, siguro wake up call, tapos bigla na lang, okay guys, wag na tayo matalo, and boom, undefeated na sila dun sa buong series na yan, sa buong group stage na yan. So ito, magsisimula po sa atin ang map Vito. Tingnan ba naman natin kung ano yung pinili ng mga teams natin here.
Compound to pop out.
In those maps 2-0. And, well, I can say something about their Black Widow. At least yung matchup na yun, medyo, actually, di ganun kahigpit yung labanan eh. It was, I believe it was like, I'm sorry, no, it wasn't, it was Eagle Eye pala, no? So, I'm talking about Ankara. So, sorry, Ankara pala. Yung labanan na nangyari yun last time between the two teams. Medyo, I wouldn't say it's super close, maybe by the round it's really close, but the scoreline definitely was a different story, You're able to see, I guess, like a 10-6 scoreline coming out from the team. So I would like to think HGT, they do have at least one map na that's in their pocket na that will at least, that I feel like will secure them one win. But that's in the future pa. We are on the current map. It is going to be here sa Black Widow. And ito na makikita natin, Herby Gaming magsisimula sa ating BL side and xSOLOQUEue ang magsisimula sa ating Global Risk. And tingnan mo ba naman, Sneaky, apat na miyembro papasok na dito sa B lobby at mukhang gusto nila bumuhos dito sa loob ng site, CJ. Unang nakapaghanap ng pitas at unang makahanap ng opening dito, pero di nila nalaman na may dalawa pang gwardya na xSOLOQUEue na nandyan nakatago dun sa likod ng site at pumikit ka lang. Lahat ng miyembro ng Herby Gaming wala na dito sa mapa, and just like that, yung unang round mapupunta sa kamay ng xSOLOQUEue.
Yeah, good call, honestly. Galing dito sa side ng xSOLOQUEue to go for a triple B stack na mangyayari dito kasi ayun nga, HGT ran straight into it. I think gusto nila sana gustong kunin na mabilisan itong P-House para may onting space si Dark Angel na tumalon galing sa short, and then eventually try and see kung kaya niya makaspot ng kahit anong player from the stage and or yung B-Tour side natin. And xSOLOQUEue with a good first guess dito sa game natin, and a really robust B defense pa rin yung nirarun nila dito. And one person on door, dalawang tao dito sa house. They really don't want to give it a B-side at all.
Guess, read. I'd like to think it's maybe some kind of research na ginawa dito ng xSOLOQUEue na at least maybe yung mga patterns na ginagawa ng HGT sa kanilang attack, no? Maybe they do like the heavy push out in that B area. So, tingnan mo ba naman ngayon, di ba? Almost the same setup dun sa B side, and they really are just relying the defenses here on the A short, no? Tingnan mo yung LA, walang kahit isang tao nagbabantay dyan. So, not really sure if that's the best idea, Added. At least nakahanap siya ng isa, pero the trade-off galing from SL2 and CJ as well, numbers advantage naman ngayon, napupunta sa side ng Herby Gaming, open A site, at siguro naman ngayon, mapaplant nila dito yung C4.
So this is to play that double short position. Pag namatay kayong dalawa, that's the entirety of the A side. Kalaban, no man one, getting a double spray down with the AK-47, napakaganda. And a very easy round for the side of HGT. They kind of called out yung bluff dito ng xSOLOQUEue that they would actually fight it on LA this time. Pero yun nga, nag-double short na sila doon. And you cannot die as those two short players. Pwede pa naman i-defend yung LA from the pillars dito sa short side. It's actually quite easy to push from the short side. Pero min 8, double kill na agad sa start ng round. They take out si Dark Angel and si Nomad Bond, two very key players para sa side ng HG.
Okay. Ngayon, gusto kong ginagawa dito ni Jake. Muntik na mahulog. Sabihin ko sana maganda ang kanyang pwesto, pero as I say that, he does go for a peek and muntik na siya mahulog dyan. Pero he does push away CJ. Ayaw na niya. Kung lumapit dito, calls for backup. Di niya nalaman na may isa pa palang tao dyan. It was a set trap. It was a bait and switch. And it worked successfully sa pabor ng xSOLOQUEue there. And again, another great read coming out from xSOLOQUEue as they pick up another round for their side. And well, I'd like to think if they were to just constantly have these great, reads to the side of HGT might have just a little bit of a harder time in opening any of these sites.
Kaso ang ganda ng gulang doon ni SL2, in all honesty. I think he was trying to bail out itong si Jake galing dito sa waters, and then, all of a sudden he has a double kill dito sa bridge, and that proactivity is really yung kind of yung main part dito ng xSOLOQUEue. Kagaya nga na sinabi ko sa start ng broadcast natin, xSOLOQUEue is a very free-flowing team. They don't really have any set strategies para sa kanila dito. For sure, they're gonna have defaults, pero every single team has one. But in terms of yung paggawa ng play in and around yung mapa natin, they're really very individual dependent. Kaya nakikita natin yung ginawa ni SL2 doon dito sa bridge, going for the overpeak. Usually, you only go for one and then you back up dito sa B site. But then, ayun nga, he was trying to gain a bigger numbers advantage para sa team niya, and he did gamble right. So, bit of a spread out offense galing sa side ng HGT. I think play for picks yung gusto nilang gawin dito. And just try and see yung spots ng mapa na pwede nilang pasukan. And it seems like mid-door is gonna be the way to go. So B-split nga yung mangyayari. Luke gets 3 dito sa may mid-side. Oh my God, Jake popping off on the M4. SL2 at RTA, nilinis na ang mga ibang miyembro ng HGT. But what a hold galing kay Jake. 6 kills on the round already, and the reposition galing sa waters kanina. Ngayon siya na yung nagbabantay ng mid, and I did not think na in-expect ko na HGT.
Ang galing naman, no? Saktong-sakto yung kanyang pwestuhan, and he's able to just hold it out, PJ. Unang pitas dyan kay Caminate. So, okay. At least Herby Gaming, mas maganda naman ngayon ang kanilang simula dito sa round na to. Pues, di naman, may labdan ng mga ito, si Icarus. Nahanap naman niya dito si CJ. Just, absolutely. Di ba, sinabi mo, individual skills. Just absolutely insane from the side of xSOLOQUEue SL2. Lumalan din dito ng
for that
onte.
peak.
Yeah.
Usually may player dun sa may sa catwalk. You can see yung window dito sa screen natin. There's usually a guy holding that position. And for him to go for that peak this early dito sa round natin is really dangerous. Pero the amount of info na nakuha niya was pretty worth it.
Di ba sinasabi mo, yun yung playstyle ng ginagawa dito ng xSOLOQUEue. It is a bit more proactive dito sa kanilang depensa dito. And they are able to fight for this one for once. And tingnan mo, dahil sa kanilang sinasabi nating proactivity, nakahanap na naman sila dito ng advantage. Nung akala natin, mawawala na sila dito, and tingnan mo naman, yung double up sa B-lobby ay napakalupit. Dahil dyan, isa pa ang kanilang nakuha dito sa isang mapa na usually, no, statistically, it is on the favor of the Black Widow side. At tingnan mo ba naman itong bus na to na ginawa dito ng xSOLOQUEue? Sinabi naman nila ngayon, we know you guys are going LA, but it does not matter. Walang kwenta kasi Herby Gaming makahanap nila ng tatlo. At alam mo naman ngayon, Sneaky, bukas na ngayon ang site. And Nate, mag-isa na lang siya. And well, isang buong, you know, army ang kanyang kailangan labanan dyan. So, HGT at least able to find another round dito sa ating first half.
Try to make yung first move happen dito sa LA. Pero Jake, very nice first pick dito kay NLO3. They take out the usual lurker para dito sa HGT. And they're actually pushing. And si Dark Angel on the sniper. One tap. Galing kay One Coast. Nahulog na si Dark Angel. So it's a 3v4. And i-recover na lang ng HGT yung C4 dito sa base. And they're gonna try to re-clear ang welcome dito. Pero yun lang, CJ, nakuha si One Coast. They got them. Equalize dito. They have a rough idea kung nasan yung HGT at the moment. And ang ganda ng position dito ni SL2. Just holding entrance ng short. And if any single player dadaan nga dito sa may middle area, pwede silang ma-one-tap agad. The information I was talking about, SL2, the good top red DJ, Ared. Nasa talunan. Pero si Ared pala makakuha ng kill dito kay SL2. So it's a 2v2, pretty slow round. Galing sa dalawang teams natin dito. So I think magsistick together na lang si Ared at si Nomad 1. Pero si Ben8 buhay na buhay pa. He can make this 2v2
LA pa.
turn into a 2v0 instantly, pare. Naka-sniper pa nga siya dito sa LA. One of the best positions to have a sniper in, pare.
Tingnan mo ba naman kung saan sila pupunta, di ba? Gagaling sila sa LA, pero mukhang minate. Mali ang kanyang basa this time around, and he's not able to find for the free shot, the easy kills that he's supposed to get. Pushed away, tinulak na siya sa labas dito ng site, and C4 is really open. But unfortunate timing for the side of Minate. Okay, now it's going to be a retake play. Isa, umapit na. Si Nomad, walang nahanap. 2v2, Arid naman na makahanap dito ng Jake tumalon palabas ng window, and unfortunately, Nomad handa sa kanyang ginagawa at tinigilan niya ang momentum na gusto sanang kunin ng xSOLOQUEue.
Yeah, Benate. You can't really blame si Benate para bumalik dito ng window A. No? I think ina-expect niya yata na may split na mangyayari dito sa A, and playing 3 bucks in that position pag may nagpo-push galing sa short and nagpo-push galing sa long, that is just, you know, a fight that you don't want to take as a sniper. And ayun nga, I mean, it's a really good play. Galing sa HGT, nagdikit lang silang dalawa, forcing the guy into window. Double window retake is not really it para dito sa A side, that is for sure. Pero SL2 losing his life early dito kay Dark Angel. I think he was trying to make a play happen dito sa may rampa natin papunta mid. Pero nahanap siya agad ng sniper dito na HGT.
Ngayon, ipag naman ang kanyang ginagawa dito. Napaka-agresibo talaga ang ginagawa ng ating global side. At siguro ngayon, unting parusa sa kanilang pinaggagawa. At tingnan mo ba naman, ace side bukas para sa kanila. And TJ, sa mid side, nahanap naman yung huling miyembro dyan ng xSOLOQUEUE, Herby Gaming. Napapantay naman nila ngayon ang ating scoreline. And this time, I'd like to think, no, xSOLOQUEUE, siguro naman, ibahin naman nila ang kanilang plano dito. And B side, it is very much different, but A looking very, very similar towards their setup. So, I'm not too sure kung ito ang pinakamagandang adjustment, no, na pwede gawin ng xSOLOQUEUE, but I mean, we'll have to see if maybe they have this as lobby, pinapatukan, RTA. Kung naka-flashbang, wala siyang pakialam, CJ, tinigilan, gumawa ng pader dyan sa pintuan, paloob ng B site. A naman ngayon, 3 miyembro ang nagbabantay dito para sa side ng Herby Gaming. Dahan-dahan lang daw sila, pumasok dito, granada, tinapon. That will reveal his position for a bit. Pero mukhang
spotted.
ayaw nila talaga tong i-commit, and now it's just back to another spread out.
Yeah, you just need to tank it. RTA dito sa B house, you need to keep that entrance locked down. And I think yung nangyari dito sa B site actually, CJ this time you flashed. And I think he peaked a bit too early kaya na-spot siya agad dito sa may B entrance. But NLO3 keeping yung mga B players natin busy, and that's a total of 2 players na naghahanap pa rin dito sa B side. Jake, nakuha na nga si Nomad 1 to Dark Angel 1 in return, and ito na nga yung swing galing kay NLO3. Pero 1 goes instant ang kanyang rotation dito, pero na-realize niya yata as he presses tab, siya na lang ang natitira para sa kanyang team. And a red at Dark Angel, alam nila na naandito sa B side si 1 goes, so medyo delikado daanan ang B door, so he just forgoes B window instead. Papunta nga dito sa window A.
Baka may timing
but
siya.
I think it's a tough retake, man. It's a tough retake. Pero 1 goes na kalabas. How did he get out? Pero Dark Angel. Sabi ni Dark Angel, ako na bahala dito sa RS. Even sa may window A. And Herby Gaming team have the lead dito sa first half. And I kind of expected more. Galing dito sa xSOLOQUEUE, no? Considering in this exact same map na natalo nila dito yung Vanguard, and that was the topless team.
Yeah, but I guess something that you can say, no, this map statistically is black decided. And I gotta say, maybe xSOLOQUEUE, nakakuha na sila ng, I guess, like maybe a good amount of rounds here. A good amount of 4 ang kanilang nakuha dito. Maybe sapat na yun para sa kanilang gustong gawin dito sa BL side. See? SL2, unang pitas dito, tanggal na si Ared dito sa kaaga-agahang parte ng round na to. The C4 is still in spawn, so they still have a lot of options and a lot of time here with a big advantage naman ngayon. That's a triple stack for Herby Gaming dito sa A side. B is definitely their weak side. So I feel like the plan here for the side of xSOLOQUEUE, mag-ingay sa A short, habang may contact dyan, pasukin yung B, leaving the one player, si NLO3, para magbantay para sa kanyang sarili.
NLO3 in a very tough position. Metal box dito sa B site. Nomad 1 nagro-rotate na agad. He was coming from that middle door area, pero meron pa 2 players from the side of xSOLOQUEUE na nandito sa loob ng short. Pero Nomad 1 nag-present na agad. Hindi NL nasa side. Nomad 1 with the pistol Colt, getting the kill still. And a 2v1, 3v1 actually. And that is the defense that I was talking about. Very fast reaction galing dito kay Nomad, galing dito sa RS, pumasok ng B door para tulungan itong si NLO3 na i-defend ang B site. And si SL2 na lang natitira with the AWM. And PJ, hindi na napapalagpasin yun. And I think dito, Arthur, I think the longer the game goes, the worse it is para dito sa xSOLOQUEUE. Napapansin ko dito sa HBT, they're really trying to parang force a mistake sa start ng round para sa xSOLOQUEue. And if they play a 4v5 dito sa Black Widow, that is not good news para sa kanila pare.
Okay, agresibo naman ginawa dito ng Herby Gaming dito. A short sa woods. At least nakahanap si CJ ng isa. Easily traded out, but it's actually his partner. So at least CJ gets a way out, as unfortunately doesn't get off scot-free as
I think it's a fine trade. I mean, Nomad para kay RTA.
yeah, it is. At least kung baga sa side ng Herby Gaming, I guess they'll take it rather than leave it, right? You do see some fight here from xSOLOQUEue dito sa LA. Ano ba magagawa dito ni CJ? Dalawa silang nagbabantay dito.
Oh,
Oo,
he-
contact. Nagawanyari na. Revealed si location. Kaso nga lang, siya ay nahulog. NLO3 trying to find for another pickup. Kaso nga lang, dahil sa kanilang posisyon, nahanap naman ang huling guardia dito sa A side, and C4 will be planted at it. Left clutch. In a difficult situation, kailangan niya maglaban sa kanyang disadvantage. Minate, hulog. Mabantay sa woods, walang nahanap. Jake, galing sa kanyang likod ang nakapaghanap ng security para sa side ng xSOLOQUEue.
Yeah. Honestly, I think yung 8v2 should have played yung retake entirely, no? NLO3, yeah, you got a kill, pero you're stuck in a position where you can't really do anything. Dito sa RS, very brave sneak galing kay Dark Angel, even with a no-scope. That would have looked cool, pero hindi tumama. Yun lang, LA is gonna be pushed out dito sa A side, and there's already 3 members crawling. Short lang ang kanilang depensa dito, pero okay na pala yung short. Pillar is occupied. RTA with a double kill gamit yung kanyang AK. 3 versus 3. The sniper still alive para sa side ng xSOLOQUEue, pero CJ nagpaparamdam na rin SL2 with 1 in return, and the body system is working out para sa xSOLOQUEue so far, but it turns into a 2v2. Last time na nag-2v2 dito, yung xSOLOQUEue, it didn't really work out in their favor. Minate, kailangan ng dumaan papunta ng B-site, and I think meron ng rough idea yung HGT kung saan na papunta dito yung xSOLOQUEue. They are just waiting for the C4 confirmation, pare.
And confirmed it will be, kaso nga lang, nandito siya sa B site. So A is not the place where Herby Gaming need to be. And ang dami pa nilang kailangan i-clear dito. Pero mukhang split ang kanilang gagawin, no? Isa sa door, or rather, isa sa bintana, at isa dito sa B lobby. And, well, maganda din ang setup ng xSOLOQUEue. So it's gonna be isolated 1v1 for both players of the team. CJ wins his. Will we find another one for NLO3? Hindi. It's Minate. It's CJ. CJ ang magwawagi dito. Herby Gaming will get the defuse. At, well, magiging 7 na ang kanilang score. Papunta na dito sa second half. Tatlo na lang ang kailangan nilang kunin dito para kunin ang unang mapa na to. Yeah.
In very ballsy peak dun sa B-house, man, to be that wide open. Galing from water. CJ with a one tap, and that's how you take LA, baby. Ayun na nga, nahulog na si RTA. And they have to back off, man. Alam nila na pag nakataan na ng pair yung isang player, it's an impossible fight. NLO3 nagpaparamdam sa mid, taking down one kus. 3v5 situation. xSOLOQUEue, nakulang na sila ng dalawang players, and HGT, they are here to establish dominance dito sa Black Widow. Jake getting 1 in return, pero 2v4 na, pare. Minate needs to produce something.
Ay, nako. Granada pa ang tinapon dito, as at least Minate's able to find for another one, but the trade-offs have been made out. That doesn't look even better. Minate ang nahulog na dito as Herby Gaming. Dalawa na lang. It is this map. If xSOLOQUEue, kung hindi sila nakapaghanap dito ng napakagandang execute dito sa B-side, then I feel like Herby Gaming might just take this cake. It is smoked out. Pinigilan na naman sila dito. Kanyang pintuan, Dark Angel muna nakaharap ng pitas, pero pipilitin pa din. Kanyang dito ng xSOLOQUEue. Jake, able to find for one, at least for his team, the trade-off. Dark Angel pa din nandito sa loob ng site. Di siya makapagbantay ng maayos. Pero mukhang malalasin sila ni NLO3. And nandito na ang rest back ng Herby Gaming. Minate na lang ang naiwan dito. Nakipag-rotate na siya papunta dito sa door side, sa mid, and it's a sniper.
It is a sniper, and I think they realized na ni NL na nandito siya sa B door because of that noise. And a very nice hold galing kay NL. He was just waiting for the perfect opportunity para makakuha ng kill from that metal box. He was just hiding the entire time. At si min-8 na lang natitira. Sniper versus 2. This is B-site. B-site pa naman yung kailangan mong pasukan dito, and naka-sniper ka pa. This is not good news para kay min-8. Plenty of crossfires can be played sa site na to. And the C4 out in the open. pare. They're just waiting
Naku.
for the inevitable peak. And NLO3 using the M4 to its fullest potential, pare. With the full wall bang as well. And HGT, map point na sila at the start of the series. They can go 1-0. And this is one of the maps na, kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, I expected xSOLOQUEue to play a bit better, pero HGT, they came prepared.
Yeah, they really have. And, okay, NL, nakahanap, and kay Jake. SL2 at least with the trade-off. Kaso nga lang, si CJ, sa kabilang part na naman ng mapa, nakapaghanap na naman isa pang pitas and minate. Kung akala niya, makahanap siya ng backstab, handang-handa itong si Dark Agent para tapusin siya. CJ, able to find another one. At mukhang, ito na, ang katapusan netong unang mapa unless si Ikus may gusto siyang sabihin, may gusto siyang iparamdam. Isang milagro ang kanilang kailangan. 1v3 situation para kay Ikus. Nakatambay na siya dito, naghahanap ng pitas, nakahanap ng tamang pustuhan, kaso nga lang, tatlo ang nagbabantay dito sa mid-side para sa side ng Herby Gaming. Nakita niya si Allen, pero hindi niya
Nakangat na.
makikita ang isa pang miyembro na nasa kanyang likod na si Nomad at ayan na kinuha niya ang panghuling pitas para ibigay blacklist, I want to see them perform. I want to see them make the right calls. Maybe make their, alam mo yun,
Oh, it's
calling
sub-base.
mas
What?
mahirap ibasa. As, yeah, map 2 sub-base.
We kept
We are
talking
going to
about
see what it
Ankara. I
is.
was like, oh, I thought Ankara's map 2, pero yung pala
Ankara's
sub-base.
map 3.
So,
Because that's pretty
sub-base.
important.
Wait lang, I'm looking in my memory card sa utak ko about my analysis on this map for both teams. So I think HGT has a really good chance. The
Sige lang.
sub-base, I think para sa xSOLOQUEue, I think it's pretty much fine with the way that they play yung, or the style that they play. I think it's really fitting dito sa sub-base, especially a map that is as closed as this para sa mga PL players. So, gonna be interesting to see kung anong gagawin nila dito.
Okay. I like the default na ginagawa dito ng Herby Gaming, no? Really spread out, really just trying to find for control here sa, alam mo yun, sa mapa natin. Mid-side, gusto niyang paglabanan. Kaso nga lang, they were able to find for a bit of John Keminate, yung sniper. Siguro na granada, onting tagos na bala. And with that, at least, it's not really the worst thing. They are able to find for a little bit of information, kaso nga lang feeling ko, hindi pa ganun kasapat para alam mo yun, para pumili kung ano talaga ang side na gusto nilang puntahan. So ultimately, it is A at Nate. Hinahanap ni NL3. Pasok na din dito, patalon-talon si CJ. Opening the side up. Sa din dito, nagbabatay at kailangan niya maghanap ng isa pang pitas. Kaso nga lang si CJ. It's like Michael Jordan. Patalon lang din siya. Patalon is Ecos. Making it comeback for the side of xSOLOQUEue. Tapos ngayon, Dark Angel na lang ang naiwan dito. Maganda ang kanyang posisyon for the gun that he has. Granada, tinapon.
M4, you gotta
Wants
get
to
it.
switch to M4. He does get it. 1v1. Slow it down.
Oh, spotted. Spotted sa Dark Angel. He's gonna peek
Hagdanan.
left.
Naghahanap na ng Ben dito. Dito sa silo. Ating M4 and the AK. Ang magwawagi sa sitwasyon ngayon. Kaso nga lang, ang Glow may hawak. So, xSOLOQUEue needing the momentum early and they find it.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt to watch. Para dito kay Dark Angel. He was the man holding yung second mid actually para sa kanyang team. So I think he was kind of surprised na nakadaan dun si Ecos papuntang gold room and back into the A side to get that double kill.
Ooh.
And HDT, they're definitely gonna feel that. Kasi ang ganda na ng round para kay CJ. They already cleared out itong CR. Na-clear out na nila yung site, but then Ecos being the spoiler in this party ng HDT. Pero good. Out of the pictures to start ng round, and then 03 nakuha ng Astronaut dito. There's only one player defending the A site, and he is on the slope right next to yung stairs natin dito sa luwag. And SL2, oh, no bullets for the man. SL2, nilabas ang kanyang axe. But usually the pistol is better than the axe pagdating nga sa sitwasyon na yun. So si Juancos na lang natitira looking to spoil another round para sa HGT, but I don't think it's gonna happen, man. It's Vince, man. He is not gonna get it.
Yeah, absolutely not. Paglabas na dun, ang buong firing squad ang naghihintay para sa kanya. Okay, HDT, mas malinis naman ngayon ang kanilang execute nito. Walang lason yung ginawa dito para sa ng xSOLOQUEue, and Herby Gaming is just needing to continue that type of momentum. Woods, parang gusto nila paglabanan dito. Smoke grenade, tinapon, great denial of information coming from the side ng Blacklist.
Oh, it's good.
SL2, yeah, natanggal na siya dito sa mapa. And CJ just, again, finding more value than he should be. RTA, nakaharap naman din sa Ada dito. And galing sa likod, hindi alam ni Nomad na may isa palang miyembro dyan ng Global Risk. Babantay para sa kanya. Jake, able to find for 2. Galing dyan sa labas ng Woods. As Ecos finishes it out. xSOLOQUEue is just exactly like what we were seeing nung unang map natin. This aggressive, this proactive style ng depensa galing sa side ng xSOLOQUEue.
It's perfect para sa sub-base, man. I mean, there's so many options kung or there's so many gambling spots na pwede mong gawin dito. Kagaya nga ng pag-push ng passage papuntang mid-wall into yung MR natin, and they played exactly right. I think that was kind of NLO3's fault kasi nandun siya sa may forklift that hindi niya yata nakita or hindi niya yata na-spot yung pagkaan ng isang player doon. But that's just 4x3 in the works, pare. That's that 800, 600 vision na nakikita natin. Pero min 8, nakuha na kasi NLO3. Great start para kay min 8. He even gets si CJ.
Wow.
And I think tinesting lang nila dito yung A site and it didn't really work out para sa kanila dito. And the C4 is dropped all the way sa spawn ng HGT, and xSOLOQUEue has the handle of things dito sa sub base. And yeah, they're enjoying their time so far dito sa kanilang GR side, pare.
Feeling ko, no? Feeling ko itong round differential na nakukuha natin dito ngayon, 1 to 3 or kung ano man yan, it won't be as big if they didn't lose the first round. Okay,
Yeah, that's a
SL2, nakahanap kay CJ, patuloy-tuloy na din. Actually, buhos ang gustong gawin dito ng Herby game sa A na hagdanan, pero parang pinigilan sila. Parang may onting hesitasyon sa kanilang kamay. Because of that, sila ay nadadali dito. Arin, at least able to find for one more. And Nicholas and Jake, nandito na ang rest back. Para sa side ng Global Risk and Nomad falls. Will fall. Low HP. xSOLOQUEue finding the momentum that they need. Pero yeah, as I was saying, Sneaky, I feel like if they didn't lose the first round, the momentum won't be this hard for the side of xSOLOQUEue.
Yeah, especially knowing sa Dark Angel pa yung natalo dun sa 1v1, that's really gonna be at the back of his head sa buong game na to if they do lose any further rounds in this one. Pero really good patience. Galing dun kay Jake, anti-A side, hindi niya in-overplay yung fence angle dito. And if you overplay yung fence angle na yun, you're gonna get heavily punished. Kasi pag nakaswing na sila agad dito sa may missile, you are out in the open, buddy. Pero it's fine for now. HGT, more of a hold kind of vibe para sa kanila dito sa BL side. They're just holding itong MR just in case na may lalabas ulit galing sa side ng xSOLOQUEue. Pero knowing xSOLOQUEue, no, I think they kind of expect na HGT would start playing for picks considering every single round xSOLOQUEue finding a hole dito sa opensa ng ating HGT na squad and somehow getting kills in the backline. Pero ngayon, it is all patience. So HGT having to come into a site without any information. So medyo delikado to para sa Herby Gaming, pare.
Nagbabantay na. Dito si Ikos, di niya alam na may nagkalipas na pala. Pero I think he has some idea. Nandito na siya nagbabantay dito sa 2F, Nomad 1. Umakyat dito sa umakyat sa
That's 2F.
2F. Kaso nga lang si Ikos, nagbabantay din siya dito. Alam ba niya? The timing. So, totoo lang, Sneaky, yung timing na to, kinakabahan ako eh. Para sa side ng, for actually both sides, no?
It's a crossfire too.
Just really just jiggling back and forth here, trying to find the right pick up. Added, able to find for one is NL3 to A3. Able to find for another one is Nomad naman na magwawagi dito. Dark Angel, di naman gamit ng kanyang sniper. Pistol naman sa ngayon. Able to find for another one, and well, the last kill was with the sniper rifle, and Herby Gaming team clean execute. Papasok dyan sa B-side.
Yeah, I think they were expecting yung information pag may pa-cross na papunta na site, especially the mid-world player who was waiting for the call from the guy up top. Pero yun nga, hindi nangyari yun, unfortunately, and they just got absolutely swarmed dito sa B-side. The fact na nakabigay sila ng LR control, LR is one of the more important spots dito sa B-side, and once you take that, meron ng way na makapasok ng site that is not as risky as passage is. Pero Dark Angel losing his life sa start ng round, pero meron pa naman silang sniper dito kay Ared. But we really don't want to lose si Dark Angel sa start, man. At least may panlaban kayo dito sa may shelter just in case. But for now, it's gonna be a 4v5. I think yung ginawa ni Dark Angel actually, he tried to go for the exact same peak na nakita natin kanina dun sa metal box on A site, and unfortunately, it didn't work out in his favor. Pero si Ared, lest we forget, pare, that Ared can also snipe. 4 versus 4 na ngayon, they tie up yung numbers.
Parang shotgun ang ginamit yung sniper na yan.
Yep.
Napaka-close range, and the precision galing kay Ared to just make that opening pickoff. Napaka-lupit. Dark Angel, at least din siya nahulog dyan as a 1-for-1 exchange nga nangyari. Kaso nga lang yung B-side, parang walang nagbabantay.
Sa plant.
Kundi na lang dyan sa mid, no?
Yeah,
RTA.
I think it's a retake. Para sa right to take MR control early. Because nakuha na nga si NLO3. And then sa 4-man retake, I think it's fine. Para sa xSOLOQUEue na ganito yung laruan.
Well, kailangan na nilang igigihan lang ang kanilang gagawa dito. Needing to be able to find for the right opening. Ared, nahabol niya ang kanyang kalaban. And he's able to find him. Minate. Next and Ared! Isa pang beses ang kanyang ginagawa dito, and kahit sniper ang kanyang gamit, AK ang kanyang gamit, pistol ang kanyang ginamit, makahanap siya ng value. His able to bring another round para sa side ng Herby Gaming galing sa likod ni Ared.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking as well. Para dito kay Ared, you have to go for the risky play dito sa LR to go for the clear and even getting a second player, which is absolutely insane. CJ na andun lang sa 3F just holding the shutter and itong passage side natin. And I mean, that was a good call. Galing sa side ng xSOLOQUEue, mag-18 lang tayo as 4 players. Meron na tayong control ng MR, meron na tayong control ng passage, and we can just go in from 3 entrances. Pero yun lang, Ared with the hold of a lifetime. Galing sa lockers. And man, hindi ko in-expect yun at all that he would be coming out of that one alive, pare.
Talaga. So now, it's just back to the drawing board for the side of xSOLOQUEue. This time, a bit more of a passive play, no? Well, actually, the past few rounds, mas passive nga ang kanilang ginagawa dito as MR controlling sa kamay ng HGT and CJ taking matters to his own hands as Ikos does fall on his own hands. Grenade is thrown here dito kay SL2 does a bit of chip damage. So, kung bumuhos dito ang Herby Gaming, it won't be the worst idea in the world, no? Kaso nga lang, parang second din ang katuhan dito, Jake. Not able to is able to find for the trade-off. Trade-off Angels sila yung nahulog dito at mukhang mali ang kanilang call. Mali ang tinawagan dito ng Herby Gaming kasi they're number one and none as Nomad somehow, ito ay isang milagro galing sa side ng Herby Gaming, galing kay NLO3 at kay Nomad. Sabihin mo sa akin, paano sila nanalo dyan sa round na to. Pero, teka lang, bago mo sabihin sa akin, mukhang tuloy-tuloy ang bakbakan and it does look like tinulak na pabalik ang mga miyembro dito ng Herby Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those rounds, especially last round na to on the half. xSOLOQUEue needs to get the lead. And this is one of the strategies na pwede nyo gawin dito sa Subway specifically. Very aggressive take control ng MR dito. Pero tamang patience from the side of HGT, but maybe a bit too patient. On this mahulog dito by Nomad 1 and Jake clearing out the rest of the squad. Yun yung advantage pag meron kayong control dito sa MR. You get so much vision ng middle area ng mapa. And it kind of forces itong HGT to play yung woods instead. And even sa woods, they get beaten by a player. And very well played para sa xSOLOQUEue to recover from. It was a very disastrous round para sa kanila dito. But it is a MR for MR push para PJ gets it through. He clears every single player pero hindi pala si Min8 naka XM1014. Shotgun of all things para yung nakita natin dito sa base. I mean, it is valid kasi sobrang close ng spaces dito sa mapa na to. Pero tignan mo naman yung HP ng xSOLOQUEue pare. Wonkos, barely breathing. Min8 on half HP. RTA medyo nakantasan ng damage. Pero Dark Angels is the right decision to make. A site, yung sniper. B site, yung rifle. Pero lahat sila sa vents dumaan. This is an absolute round. RTA spotting out si Dark Angel, trying to rotate papuntang luwag. And si Nomad 1 na lang natitira. And XQ, they're really trying to bait itong si Nomad to peek dito sa may CR natin. Pero if the first shotgun shot is not hit, Min8 is the dead man pare. Pero tutulungan na lang pala dito yung RTA.
It should be timing here. Nomad 1, alam niya naman niya ngayon siguro naman na may tao nagbago kay Jets at nandito area si RTA naman. Okay, closing it out for the side of xSOLOQUEue. Maganda ang pinakita sa atin dyan ng xSOLOQUEue. I love the mid-run ng kanilang ginawa instead of actually executing going straight to A, no? They actually had to walk out through the vent side. So,
he's playing passage.
Great adjustment talaga.
Kaya pala nag-shotgun. Passage is a position na you can really close your distance between you and the enemy very, very quickly. And I know you have to fight like 1-1-4. Attack him again with the action. TJ, Dark Angel nakakuha ng dalawa. Red nakakuha na rin.
1v2.
Nang isa at even a double kill. Napakabilis ng round. The instant reaction galing sa GR side. I think hindi naman sila nag-overstack dito sa key side. It just so happens na sobrang lapit ng GR. And they got the reaction very quickly, pare.
Okay, Herby Gaming naman ngayon, hindi naman sila umaagresibo sa ating MR, hindi sila umaagresibo dito sa woods. It's more passive naman sila ngayon.
Yeah.
Tambay lang.
They can't call yung full MR. Full MR, tatawagin mo yun pag kailangan mo na talaga ng round which is like 9-8 or something.
Kung sana mabigla mo yung kalaban mo, no? Okay. Min8. sniper dito sa vents. Kung baga, kung may gustong lumande ang mga member dito ng HGT para dito sa mid, galing vents, then sila mawawala na. Kaso nga lang, again, as we talked about, it is passive this time around. Galing sa global risk. CJ, siguro ito mo tatalon for info. Pwede siyang madali dito, okay? But he just backed out.
Yeah. XU hasn't played Vent in a while. So, ina-expect yata ng HGT na probably one person is gonna pop out of it. And especially knowing how important this round is para dito sa xSOLOQUEue to get that 2-point lead. Kind of expect it. Pero, you know, good call galing sa side ng xSOLOQUEue. They're just taking it slow. Naghahanap lang sila ng any outliers galing sa side ng HGT GR side. Pero, kalmado lang sila sa loob ng base.
Outliers. Some kind of mistake and Dark Angel not hitting that. Isang pagkakamali. Nahulog na din. Kaso nga lang, DJ and Nomad one able to find for their own pickups galing sa taas ng vent side. This 35 seconds now for the retake as Nomad able to just deal a bit of damage dyan kay RTA. Naiwan na lang siya dito sa loob ng silo. That's a flashbang. That's not an AGE. Pero eventually, dahil dyan utility na tinapon, is able to find it down.
It's not planted
1v2.
open. Oh no. Oh no.
Kaso nga lang, pwedeng ilason ni SL2 to para ibalik sa kanyang kamay. Tama ka nga, Sneaky. Hindi siya nakaplant sa open, no? Pero, alam natin, may last na pwede niyang gawin pag nakita niya dun sa ilalim ng silo.
Yep, Dark Angel getting si Jake at the start of the round. I really didn't like how HGT played yung round na yun, in all honesty. I think kung meron na kayong 1v2 defuse and you don't know kung nandun nga sa lubag yung player, granted, it is planted para sa lubag, but still, I'd rather just stay sa missile just in case the flank was ingoing. Pero great positioning. Galing kay SL2 as soon as lumalaban na dito si RTA sa A site, he was fighting for his life dun sa missile pare, and SL2 is like, yeah, let me go for a flank. While my teammate is getting rained down with bullets pare.
Yeah.
Delay ka lang, pre. Delay ka lang, ganyan sinabi niya.
Worthy sacrifice, no? Actually, pwede din sinabi ni RTA. Sabi niya, ako na bahala dito.
I'll 1v2.
Mag-flank ka. I'll do it. Go on without me. Worthy sacrifice. And, well, very worthy as xSOLOQUEue sila yung nakahanap ng round na yun. Dalawa ng agbot dito. Wood.
Wait, double vent?
Dito. Yeah. It does look like a possible double vent, pero si TJ nagkaamoy. Alam niya ang pinagagawa dito ng Herby Gaming, and just like that, the right read off the back of CJ, taking a round back para sa side ng Herby Gaming team. Sabi ni CJ, can maybe some other round you can do that, but not this time.
Yeah, they kind of expected as well. Kasi yun nga, kaya na sinabi ko kanina, xSOLOQUEue has not played Vent the entire half, so eventually, one of these rounds, they're gonna try to exploit it pare, pero unfortunately, CJ a bit too aware, immediately getting si SL2, his head was popping out dun sa vents, unfortunately, and they tried to salvage yung play na yun by going down second mid and clearing potentially itong shutter NCR, but CJ was a bit too aware of what's happening. Pero 7-6, the HGT is still very close dito sa mapa natin, and they're still on that GR side, and they're doing a really good job. Hindi sila nagpapa 4v5 sa start ng round. They're not really overpeaking any angles na pwedeng i-punish dito ng xSOLOQUEue.
Oo nga eh. Medyo passive ang kanilang pinaggagawa dito. Isang tao na nandito na sa, I think si RTA gusto niya push dito eventually habang nagbabantay dito sa mid, no? Second mid. It doesn't look like that is the case. Okay. So 2-1 setup at ang ginagawa dito ng Herby Gaming, and si Ared nagbabantay dito sa galing ng hagdanan. Gusto niya sana makahanap ng tamang timing against sa kanyang kalaban. Hindi na ipin dito siya sa gilid, so that's gonna open the side or the side of xSOLOQUEue. Dark Angel agresivo ng young defense dito. No! Ang kanyang nahanap! Okay. It does not matter. Dark Angel holding it out for his team. Sa akala natin, xSOLOQUEue, nasa kamay na yung... Oh my God. My
That third
goodness.
headshot galing kay Dark Angel was just absolutely nuts. Instantly deleting yung player dito sa luwag. And man, that flick towards kay RTA. That man was looking sa CR and he saw in the corner of his eye na meron palang player
Ay,
dito sa
nako.
sikip and the instant flick. And this is what I was talking about, man. Anytime pwede bang activate dito si Dark Angel. And if you allow him to do so, it's a very bad time para sa xSOLOQUEue. And xSOLOQUEue, after that round, they're gonna feel a bit scared na pumasok sa mga angles dito in Dark Angel. So they're gonna decide to not really go too aggressive. I think testingin nila dito yung B side. But Dark Angel is spotting out dito sa may shutter area natin. Plus meron pang man dito sa taas na si NLO3.
Tama ka nga, di nga nila alam nila yung tao na pala dyan nakabantay dito. Minate, gamit ng XM10, wala din siya nahanap dito. At least dalawa, tatlong kanya nga nahanap. So,
Shotgun.
ano ba magagawa mo? Gamit ng shotgun dito. Minate. He's able to find for Allen. Galing sa kanyang likod. I'm surprised that he's allowed
kaso
it
nasa
to
taas.
happen like that.
Oh, he's so far.
Isang napakalupit na magkakamali galing sa side ng Herby Gaming at ngayon pwede na umikot-ikot itong si Minate. As CJ is actually the one that does it.
Yeah.
Reposition ang kanyang ginawa. Siguro hinihintay mag-rotate itong si Minate.
Yeah, kabado talo dito, man. Kabado ang talo dito. Both on low HP. Both one shot with their respective guns. Deagle can do enough damage para patayin dito si CJ. Pero Minate is using
timing.
the rafters, is using
Oh
yung
my
3F
God.
dito just to further inspect itong site natin. Looking at LR, looking at passage. Look na dito yung passage. That's the most dangerous spot that he can get into. Pero si CJ, tamang patience lang. Alam niya naman na nasa kanya yung oras. There's still plenty of time to rotate. Para kay Min8 actually, if he catwalks around shutter paloob ng CR natin dito. But 15 seconds, I think the man doesn't have enough time to operate. Nasa B-side pa rin. He's gonna decide to plan for 2F, pero hindi siya 2F. Lalabas dito. I think he knows that the kill is gonna end around, not the C4. So CJ, looking for the opening. XM, plenty of spread para makapatay ng last player. CJ using yung mga pillars natin to dominate the spot. Nakatalikod pa nga. And CJ giving HGT the lead dito sa sub-base, and that is a boost of confidence para sa Herby Gaming team. 18 frags para kay CJ, the MVP of map number 1, looking to be the MVP of map number 2. Grabe, the impact that he's had dito sa A side and even sa B. He's really winning most of the rounds para sa side ng HGT dito. But look at xSOLOQUEue, gusto nila i-rush yung LR. And I think CJ was busy typing. Dito sa CR area natin, si Arenda natin sa loob, Nomad with a good cover. NLO3 nandito na naman, the exact same spot. The exact same spot para kay NLO3 and they still don't clear him, pare.
Jake left alone. 1v4. Hopefully finds something there para sa kanyang team. Kailangan niya makahanap ng 4 na member dito and maganda ang adjustment na ginawa dito ng Herby Gaming, no? Oo, nung naubos na yung 4 na miyembro, nag-back lang sila ng onte just to be able to maybe just reload or just to, really make Jake, not fine for any free pick-off, kumbaga, chance, hindi sila binigay. Jake reveals his position. DJ nahulog, kaso nga lang yung trade galing kay Ared, nandyan na din. And just like that, Herby Gaming, nasa map point na sila dito sa ating map 2.
Yeah, they're really maximizing yung defensive spots dito sa B-side. Si NL lagi nasa 3F. Si Ared, always playing yung missile area natin. Laging secured yung shutter. So there's not really much spot na pwede pasukan dito yung xSOLOQUEue. And especially, pag ganito na yung situation man, pag lahat na ng tinry nyo dito sa offense nyo, di gumagana, sub-base does feel very suffocating. Pero Jake, wanting to go in sa vents area, and I think they kind of expect it. No? Nakatingin na agad si CJ dito sa vents. And I don't think mapapadaan dito si Jake at all. The pre-fires are already there. Makita na yata yung pangalan. But inches away, man. Inches away from a headshot dito, pare.
Actually, sa totoo lang, nakahanap siya ng onting damage dyan kay Jake. So, it really is a good call.
Oh, that's the start.
Just spam that out. Dark Angel, tinanggal niya. Sniper. xSOLOQUEue dito. Nomad, one able to find for another one. Okay, SL2. And of course, aware siya. Of course, alam ni CJ na nandyan si Jake. Of course, He knows it.
He's
Ikus,
still, he's still
yung
going.
nag-iisang miyembro ng xSOLOQUEUE na lang ang naiwan dito trying to find for Nomad. Kaso si Nomad ang magwawagi dyan. Herby Gaming Team. and mukhang kahit paano may laban naman din sila. So at least ngayon, babalik na tayo dito. It is going to be 1-1 scoreline just as we left it. Kumbaga, wala nangyari. Kumbaga, just a little bit of a fix out mid-side. Gustong tuhan yung ginagawa dito ng xSOLOQUEue, kaso nga lang yung utility, ang Granada, gumawa ng onting damage dito sa mga miyembro ng xSOLOQUEue. Tatlo nakapaghanap ng, I guess, just a little bit of damage. So, maganda ang ginagawang default ng Herby Gaming dito. Slowing it down, dahan-dahan lang daw. Maghintay daw sila ng pinaggagawang agresibong tulak ng xSOLOQUEue. At kung may makahanap naman sila, i-presahan sila kung sino man yun. And in that case, si Igus ang nahulog. So, HGT, aware na aware sa kung ano mang ginagawang plano ng xSOLOQUEue at pinaparusahan nila.
CJ on the M4 now. He's not kidding around, but he really wants to win. That's what I feel. Kind of needs HGT, pero jump up galing kay RTA would give him a lot of information. Kami na kalaban, pero meron tao galing sa TB. Good all out galing kay RTA to get itong si CJ. NLO3 with a trade, pero nasa kabilang side ng mapa. Meron silang access dito sa TB actually, so they can still defend itong B side as long as walang makakadaan na papasok ng B sa side ng HG. But Jake almost getting one player down, pero red na mismo yung RTA. I do not know what happened there. RTB, akala ko
I don't know
positioning ng xSOLOQUEue perfect na sana, nasa kanila na yung TB, nasa kanila na yung HM, but then no what happened. NL happened.
It almost looked like, alam mo yun, parang the timing para sa side ng xSOLOQUEue is not really, hindi sa kanilang pabor. Okay, Minate, nakahanap siya ng pitas dyan kay Dark Angel. Magandang simula para sa Global Risk. Pero parang hindi ako ganun kabado para sa side ng HGT kasi may nakita tayong rounds na alam mo yun, binalik na nila ganun lang.
I forgot yung tawag ko kay Dark Angel. I think I called him a serial angle checker, pare. Because he's usually the first guy to check yung mga angles just in case na meron kang kalaban on the other side, which is fine. Kung kay Dark Angel, he really believes sa kanyang team na they can 4v5 any round, which is not normal, pero you know, we've seen it before. Galing sa STJ, pare. So,
walang takot.
It's not unfamiliar no para sa atin yung ganito yung galawan, but let's see what they can do. Seems like execute yung mangyayari dito. There's one player playing the right side of entrance. Merong isang player dito sa may room A and one player playing on top. So one flash would be perfect. TJ getting si one Nomad, one getting si RTA. They instantly destroy yung A defense. What?
Hindi naman kailangan din ng flashbang, no? Actually, may tinapon silang flashbang pero para sa taas lang. Sa ilalim, wala. Actually, it was a smoke even. It wasn't even a flash. So, it's going to be such an amazing entry for the HGT. As nga lang, it's xSOLOQUEue unsuccessful to retake, and I don't like what I'm seeing for the side of xSOLOQUEue right now. Not the best showing.
That does not make sense. Yun nga, tatlo sila na dito sa A side. One person playing entrance, one person playing room. You should at least get maybe a single kill. Kahit sa pumapasok ng site. And even the RTA was taken out immediately, and he's supposed to be the anchor dito sa top A. And
kumbaga, it should be a meat grinder. Pero at least now, the value is found. Dalawang kanilang nahanap dito. This game's not over yet. The round's not over because HGT, they can pull rabbits out of their hat. Kumbaga, kung may milagro na pwede mangyari, HGT, pwede nilang gawin yun. And it's very, very difficult for the side of xSOLOQUEue to just be able to find out. Pero, ang lalim na ng pwestuhan na ginawa ni Jake dito. At least, nakatago siya dyan.
That's a tough clear. Una lang yung hit. Similar to yung angle natin dito second mid.
Minate?
Yep. This might be a lost cause, pare.
Mhm. Gamit ng kanyang sniper, at least nakapaghanap na din siya. xSOLOQUEue, this time, finding value sa tulak na ginagawa nila na usually agresibo, na usually handang-handa ang HGT para sa pinaggagawa nilang tulak. For this time around, I guess a little bit off the timing,
Jesus!
off the trigger. Nomad 1, headshot kay Minate. I spoke too soon. The aggression
All the way from Arc.
seems to be being punished.
All the way from Arc, pare. One tap with an AK. Not really one tap. Double
It
tap
was a one tap.
AK-47, pare. Pero yung isa
Well,
tumama, so that is what is
head
needed.
glitch.
Pero ito yung problema now. HM is gonna be wide open and this is gonna allow si Dark Angel na pumasok na dito sa site. And si Jake, napakalayo pa.
Contact?
Pero Dark Angel gets discovered immediately. Now it's on Nomad 1. Let's see what he can do. This is his
I don't
favorite
know.
map. 19 seconds. RTA popped out in the open. Headshot agad.
Teka
Pero
lang.
nabarag din ko dito.
Hindi
20
naman.
HP on Nomad 1. Blind as a bat dito sa B-side. And Jake
Okay.
is gonna take him out. Crisis averted para dito sa xSOLOQUEue. Yung shot na yun galing kay Nomad 1 could have been the start of something.
Oo eh. Akala ko, I thought there was a part there where xSOLOQUEue, they would have lost that round. Akala ko matatalo sila kahit papaano, no? Pero buti na lang. Sinabi mo nga, crisis averted, and that's exactly what they need. Kumbaga, kung natalo nila yung round na yun, no?
Yeah, that's gonna
Pag
destroy.
Yeah. Yun nga ang sasabi ko, di ba? Yung mental at this point. And it's such an important application talaga. Okay, SL2 might find a bit more confidence as he is able to find for one, but oh no! RTA! Ay, nako!
Nomad 1.
Kumbaga, kung ano mang pwedeng masamang mangyayari para sa side ng xSOLOQUEue, nangyayari siya. When you think they find one advantage,
Poor RTA, man. He just wanted to check yung vents.
it somehow changes, man. Sneaky. Di ko lang paano nangyayari to. Kung akala mo may advantage na ang nakuha ng tong xSOLOQUEue, somehow our Herby Gaming just takes it back. Jake takes a bit more damage. Dark Angel finds the healthier of the two, and just like that, easy cleanup for the side of Herby Gaming team. Just making the lead even better than before.
What do you guys say? Herby? What do you guys say? This is a pop-off map para kay Nomad 1. And he's doing exactly that. At 3K dito sa LA, RTA just wanted to check yung vent area natin in additional information kung ilan nga sila dito sa LA, but he gets stumped immediately. And the climb up dito sa may boxes sa LA para kay Nomad 1 to get that headshot was perfect. And one was stuck in a very rough position, which is yung right side ng A entrance. And that's a really hard spot to get away from, especially na dami na nakatutok sa'yo at that very moment. And HCT, after a very fast round, they slowed down the pace para medyo mataranta naman dito xSOLOQUEue because they kind of welcome
It is a change of pace, time differently, but HGT really not letting anything up. 1-for-1 trade, at least galing sa side ng xSOLOQUEue. Kasi ngayon SL2 gusto pa makahanap din dito ng isa pang pitas. Aware he was, kaso nga lang, late. Diyan sa taas ng hotel. As now, 4v3 situation naman sila ngayon. Isang galing dito sa ilalim, well, actually, dalawa. Galing dito sa hotel area. Delikado to. Nagbabantay dito sa loob for the side of xSOLOQUEue. Flashbang na tinapon, tinulak na sila palabas as Minate decides to say, masyadong matigas sa ulo. Kaya siya'y nadali. Kaya siya'y nahulog. C4, itatanim na. 4v2 post-plant situation. Retake naman for the side of xSOLOQUEue. Napakahirap. Kaso nga lang si RTA at isa maghanap ng konting butas sa kanilang depensa. Kaso nga lang, numbers advantage masyadong malaki for the side of HGT and xSOLOQUEue naman nga. xSOLOQUEue not being able to have an answer sa mga pinaggagawa ng Herby Gaming team.
But ST man, parang feeling ng Bayanis yung hotel natin nila. I feel like makakita ka ng dalawang players already passed by. I think that's a sign to back the heck up. At least dun sa entrance lang ng hotel, near the stairs, kasi you're only watching one angle at a time. Pero RTA, nakuha na agad si Dark Angel. And RTA is gonna get dragged out in return. And look at how deep the red is already. right next to yung CA area na. Ay, umakit din sa CA. That is a dead man walking.
Alam kaya nila na may tao na dyan. That would be, I mean, I guess they do, yeah. HGT, so far, they have been aware of these aggressive pushes na pinagagawa ng xSOLOQUEue. And another one here, potentially galing kay SL2.
Oh, he's
Na, we have seen him like just straight up jump out. He just try to straight up sino man sa ilalim as added. Gusto niyang subukan ilason. Gusto niyang subukan i-backstab ang kanyang kalaban kaso mukhang handang-handa sila. NL, finding trades. Dalawang kanyang nahanap dito. 1v2 situation na sa kanyang C4 kaso ngayon patakbo na siya din dito sa B-site.
Yep.
He will be able to plant this. Kaso nga lang, ano ang reaction ng xSOLOQUEue?
Pero aware naman yata yung HGT na merong player na manggagaling dito sa likod. So they already know where Jake is. Si SL2 na lang talaga yung problema. And they did spot si SL2 dito sa may CA. So most likely he did go for a little wraparound sa likod. So ang daming options dito ni NLO3. He could go the risky part which is planting dito sa B site or he could just go all the way dito sa A and possibly challenge some player immediately to gain that 1v1. Pero yun
Looks
nga,
like
he's
it's A.
going for the safe route, pare.
It does look like
Planting
it can be
entrance.
possible. Where will he plant? Kailangan niya
You should plant your
hanapin yung
entrance.
tamang lugar dito and he's clearing entrance, making sure na walang katao-tao dyan so that at least when he plants,
Oh no.
he won't die.
Put him in.
Okay. At least kahit pa paano, open ang kanyang plant. Dito, pati gilid dito sa corner.
Jake needs to chill
And
though. Jake needs to chill.
Ilalim ng hagdan.
Jake
The
needs to
potential
chill.
is there. I don't like this flashbang. Actually, it's actually not the worst flashbang in the world. Kaso nga lang, the position is revealed and Jake, just like that, cleans it up for xSOLOQUEue. Paano, hindi naman sila nalason tong round na yun. A little bit of, I wouldn't say misplay, no? Galing sa side ng HGT. It was a difficult situation. The flashbang there did reveal his position, but eventually xSOLOQUEue was able to close it out.
Yeah, not really a ban route para sa HGT in all honesty. Hindi na siya right sabi ng TA and went for the kill dito sa SL2. And it's not too bad. He was very quick up in mga page ng LA. From the side of xSOLOQUEue, Nomad, inubos na gamit naman ng AK. Double headshot galing kay Nomad, but then he gets the one push nagparamdam dito sa LA. Nomad trying to get the kill pero nakalusokod pa nga siya dito. 1 HP. 1 kus. Nicholas rather does have the grasp of things dito sa LA. Hindi can maybe go for a push, no? Na low HP na dito si Nomad 1 pero si Dark Angel, he is still existing dito sa round natin. So he has to be careful just in case they're actually looking for an overpush galing sa isa sa mga players dito.
Tamang hintayan lang. Tamang abangan lang. Minate dito sa midside gamit ng kanyang AWM. Posibleng makakahanap din siya ng pitas dito. Ikos naman agresibo dito sa A as many times before. xSOLOQUEue. Alam natin. They love doing this. Magresibo sa mga ibang parte ng mapa kung saan tahimik. And I feel like sa mga sitwasyon na to, no?
Oh no,
This
Minate.
is where mental would really come in. Dark Angel. Ulo lang ang kanyang pinakita pero nakakaba ang sitwasyon na yan as Nomad. Actually, napakalalim na pala siya dito. Kaso nga lang, Dark Angel, yung pwesto niya, pwede siyang mangdali. Minate closes in.
Yeah, he's still wary about yung second mid, man.
Yeah, he needs to wait for the door area here. Dark Angel nagbabantay dito sa ilalim, making sure no one will come up. Hotel na ang pwestuhan ni Ikos dito. Nomad finds to eliminate. But will they know Ikos? All the way here at long and Dark Angel. He doesn't need to know.
He doesn't need this.
He just gets it. Just gets it. And, well, now that the first half has ended, hindi ako ganun ka-confident sa pinakita sa atin ng xSOLOQUEue.
For sure.
Mukhang the potential for Herby Gaming to take this back is really high, Sneak.
Yeah, I think Herby Gaming nasa kanila na yung control ng mapa natin at the moment, especially after rounding out yung 2v2 na yun, Nomad 1 going for the risky play at the right time and taking out the sniper. It was just a difficult situation para dito sa xSOLOQUEue. Overall, And I can't really blame itong xSOLOQUEue being this down and going for that risky play dito sa LA kasi that could really go either way para sa dalawang sides. In all honesty, it could go really good para sa GR. It could go really bad para dito sa PL. But look at what HTT is doing. Ipupush na lang nila yung bypass
Wow.
dito. Pero meron
Dark
nakabantay
Angel.
sa arko.
Teka lang, Dark Angel na lang ang isa dito sa A side. Kailangan niya makahanap ng kahit isa, dalawa, tatlo, minate, hulog na. Now, it's A side. Triggers alarm. Kailangan nila pumasok dito. They do kill the anchor. So it's now gonna be a 4v4 retake situation for the side of Herby Gaming. Vents, nagbabantay dito, mag-isa, Ikus. Kaso nga lang, parang
Wow.
hindi siya handa sa timing. CJ, 35 seconds lang din dito ang naiwan. Posible pa to. Para sa side ng xSOLOQUEue. Defensa. Kagalan sila RK. Uli nakahanap ng pitas. Kaso nga lang, Tracer coming in 1-for-1 from both sides. Nomad na lang ang naiwan dito at binuhos na ng xSOLOQUEue. Sila at least sa paghahanap dito ng unang round sa ating second half.
Well played on the last two players ng xSOLOQUEue just staying on top of things dito sa A site. And man, that was a very risky round in all honesty. Para sa for a 4A push. Buti na lang na-clear nila agad si Dark Angel dun. And RTA got a bit of damage sa mga players na bumapasok ng site. And HTT, they lose the first round off of a risky play na ginawa nila with a 4-man push from the hotel side na gusto nilang i-take over yung HM ng kalaban dito. But then, if that play worked, if nagkamali lang talaga sa timing dito xSOLOQUEue, that would be a very good round para sa XQ.
Malabas na naman ngayon ang sinabi ng xSOLOQUEue, pero this time around, yung depensa, mas malinis. SL2 na naman ang naiwan dito. Maling basa, galing na side ng xSOLOQUEue. Nadali sila. Herby Gaming team. Tatlo na ang agwat dito sa scoreboard natin.
The spray, man, galing kay NLO3. I mean, granted, yung room A, yung isa sa pinaka-mahirap na i-clear kasi hindi mo alam kung nasa ilalim sila ng hagdan or is staying in the corner. But NLO3 just jumping in between yung angles natin, making sure na he's very unpredictable for that position. And
Dark
DK
Angel.
in the process. Pero Dark Angel, nakuha na nga sa RK dito and it was supposed to be a mid-peak na nasa advantage ng BL is actually taking advantage of dito kay Dark Angel and he spotted him galing dito sa second floor. I think attempting to go in dito sa may second mid rather and it didn't work out in his favor, man. Yun nga, he got shot in the face with an AWM.
I don't like, sa totoo lang, di ako mahilig sa mga default ng pinaggagawa dito ng HGT. No, sorry, ng xSOLOQUEue, no? I really feel like they don't find any form of success kasi, kumbaga, yeah, they'll get the information, but for some reason, early games, they might have reads about them, and it is also a little bit too aggressive in their defaults. Tingnan mo, SL2, nahulog na, and even though they have information on ng tao sa A, there's still 3 people here sa B, and just like that, Herby Gaming, another round sa kanilang kamay, just making the lead even greater.
Another 3K para kay NLO3. I mean, maybe that's what the O3 means, pare. Anong pangalan? Maybe he just gets 3K when he wants to. And it's absolutely insane what he's putting out in the PR side. And this is what I was talking about. CJ getting the 2K. And this is what I was talking about, R2G. Yung BL side ng xSOLOQUEue for the past 2 months is not at all.
No.
And ngayon, nakikita na natin yung result ng slow play ng HTT. And now they're doing whatever they want dito sa map natin. Si Iko lang nagtitira for Iko. Happy to defend himself dito sa Biniter, but he does get 2 players down. Pero yeah, our position is wake up guard, pare. And 9-4, HGT. 1 point away from sweeping the xSOLOQUEue, and we might have an early start to next series.
Position, numbers. We could have an early start sa next series if xSOLOQUEue doesn't get it together here.
Yeah.
Kailangan nila ibalik to now more than ever. They need to bring us to overtime, but no. Nomad and CJ just fighting for the pickups. At least nakaanap isang dito ng trade, but the numbers advantage is too high. Trying to equalize it kahit paano.
RTA, hold up. Wait a minute.
May ipit ata sila dito. Arid, galing sa likod, na timingan. T4, binanat na 1v2 situation. Napakahirap. And Dark
Yeah.
Angel, once again, gamit ng kanyang sniper, cleans it out.
It's
Herby
over.
Gaming team will go to the grand finals and they will secure a spot sa regional. Very, good news for them.
Great
Kasi
news,
tama
man.
ka nga, they have been struggling to get even into the CFS PH Masters. So, congratulations to HG.
Ayun nga, to be fair, they've been very unlucky dun sa qualifiers, man. They always run into like one of the
Fair
stronger teams dito sa Masters, and with yung brutality ng ating single elimination sa qualifiers, that really doesn't bode well para sa kanila dito. But we do have the set summary, of course. And I think we know who performed dito sa map na to. And it is gonna be your boy Nomad1, just like how I called it. Pero CJ with very nice, impactful stats as well. 1.07 kills per round. But NLO3, brother. NLO3, the ultimate anchor
Wow.
para sa HGT. That 3-man spray sa room, the 3K dito sa
Totoo.
B-side, his presence was felt across the map, pare.
Totoo. Tingnan mo ba naman, Ared also able to perform up for his squad nga. Dark Angel, onting hulog lang dyan. Pero gusto ko na naman din kahit paano i-shoutout tong si Ikus for at least being able to have that type of performance for his team. Ganyan kin kay SL2. Tingnan natin yung not just match MVP, pero yung ating set MVP, it is going to be si CJ. Wow, gulat na gulat tayo, di ba? Pero yeah, he had such an amazing series. He was able to consistently perform for his team. Sa lahat ng laro, he's able to get at least 1 kill per round. And honestly, he was just very much awake. And kumbaga, siya yung, I feel like he's one of the biggest reasons talaga for the side of HGT para is like why they are winning this entire series is because of him. Now, CJ not necessarily lacking nung buong group stage, but there were like his teammates kasi would have the tendency to outshine him, kagaya ni Nomad, ni NL, Dark Angel, pero this time around, it's him. And sa totoo lang, deserve naman niya ang MVP na to. So, congratulations sa'yo, CJ. As we do look at the match results here, kumbaga, it is a 3-0 sweep. Malinis na malinis ang kanilang pinakita dito galing sa side ng HGT at xSOLOQUEue. Walang kasagot-sagot against their.
Yeah. But still, props to dito sa xSOLOQUEue. They got top 2 dito sa group stage. Yun nga, Jake performed really well. Inspiration to many other players dito nga sa ating CFPH scene. And yun nga, no, they're gonna get back next season dito sa Impact since they automatically qualified pag top 4 ka nga dito sa group stage. So they're probably gonna go back dito sa ating fall season being a lot of a better team. I think they know what they did wrong and what can they do better. And yun nga, no, kung lagyan lang ng onting structure itong xSOLOQUEue, definitely they can be a good team kasi magaling naman yung mga players, man. Magaling si Min 8, Jake was there. Ayun nga, OneCus was doing his work, RTA was doing his work as well. So there's plenty of potential para dito sa xSOLOQUEue, and this is what Impact is all about, no? Giving a spotlight dito sa mga ibang players who didn't make it to Masters but still does have potential to become a better team. So props pa rin dito sa xSOLOQUEue, man. They performed really well sa group stages. They just couldn't finish it out dito sa playoffs kasi playoffs is a different beast, in all honesty, and HGT turned up at the right moment, pare.
Totoo. So, with that being said, no, sa mga nanonood dyan, we will go to a restream. So, yung stream na to is not going to continue anymore. Hanapin nyo lang dyan sa Crossfire Philippines. May bagong stream na bubukas dyan at tuloy-tuloy lang ang bakan dyan. Pero with that being said, no, we will be throwing it into a break. Once again, it's been R2G. Kasama ko ulit dito si Sneaky Frog at we will see you in the next stream.